So uncivilized.
Greetings and welcome to the Winstead Scale Man proudly presents Uncivilized Scoundrels, where the force is strong with everybody on this panel, man. We are so glad to have you guys here tonight. It's going to be a great discussion, an amazing discussion. It's been a while. It's been a while, but you know what? Between me and Mario, if it's not on my channel, it's on Mario's channel. So you know what? We got to cook some stuff up. Sometimes, you know what? Perfection takes some time. So, you know, we got to cook it up every now and then. But I can't do it without the amazing panel of folks that we actually have on the channel, like the usual suspects. How y'all doing tonight? What's going on with y'all?
What's going on, everybody?
Oh, man.
We're here, man. Back at it.
We are back at it. We are here. We are in the building. I'm so happy to have everybody here. How's your day been? How's everybody's day going? You know, has it been, you've been dodging those bullets? You've been relaxing? You've been filling up? We was off the rocks and, you know, behind the scenes talking about, you know, gas prices. So, you know what? Just, you know, imagine this though, bro. Imagine if how much the Empire pays in just fuel in general, bro.
Mm-hmm.
Like, how much would Luke pay for his sand speeder, bro?
Yeah,
like straight up, gas ain't cheap, bro. Like straight up, like it's just insane.
I didn't see one solar panel on Tatooine.
Not one.
Well, the funny thing is, how
one.
fuel wasn't really brought to our attention in Star Wars until it was mentioned. I think it was the last Jedi, or something like that. When they said they couldn't last that long with the fuel they have. I'm like,
yeah,
there's fuel in Star Wars. So,
yeah,
and then
I think gas prices.
I think Mando mentioned it too. Like, this won't even cover fuel when he was talking about the bounty. That was
That's right.
Did you know that spice could also be used as fuel as well?
Mm-hmm. Spice can be used as fuel.
Know that, really?
Yeah.
Wow.
Spice is the ultimate plot device. You could just plug it in anywhere and just say, "Oh yeah, Spice has something to do with that." It's like vibranium.
Yeah, pretty much. Spice is used as fuel, wardrobe, everything.
Yep.
You know, everything. So that's why it's so sought after. So, you know, with the spice. Anyway, Mario, what's going on with you, brother? How you been, man?
Doing good, man. You know, I was over there chilling with a big homie. Brother Cousins, you know, hanging out with the fellows over there, so that was cool. And then we got Scoundrels tonight, man, and it just feels like it's been a minute. You know, we did our thing 2 weeks ago on my channel.
Hell
you
yeah,
and CC holding it down, man, for the Kenobi trailer, so that was fun. And
that was
2 weeks later, we're back at it again, man. So let's talk some Star Wars, y'all. Come on, let's forget about the bullshit and let's talk some Star Wars.
That's what we're here to talk about, bro. Star Wars every day. And on top of that, it's Vinny. It's spoiler free. There's no spoilers in tonight's conversation.
It's a rare week in entertainment where there wasn't any major trailer drop that I had to dodge like Neo.
Yeah.
Always happy when there's a trailer free week where there's nothing to avoid.
I don't know how you do it, man. I mean, considering the society we're in these days.
Yep.
Yeah.
I couldn't do it.
Yes, indeed.
Yeah, bro. I mean, come on, man. Vinny is like, literally dodges bullets, bro. Like, he scathes bullets. Like, you should see him in movie theaters. This shit's so funny, bro. Like, when a trailer comes on, bro, like, if there's a trailer and like, say for instance, if we were in a theater and we were watching like an Obi-Wan trailer, he turns his head, he takes this ear, this finger, he'll put his ear like that. He'll either have a conversation with his girl to distract himself, and I'm like, I don't know how you do it. Like, how? Like, because the temptation is there for me to watch it. I cannot not watch a trailer.
It's right there in front of you, man.
I know. Now I agreed that I'm not watching another trailer for the Multiverse of Madness, the Doctor Strange one. I'm not watching another one. I'm just gonna let that play out, going fresh. But yeah, it's Obi-Wan though. It was kind of hard, bro. I was like, it's Star Wars. I can't not do it. So, you know, it is what it is. How you doing?
I'm doing very well. I'm so glad to be here tonight. I hate that I missed the last Uncivilized Scoundrels, so I wasn't feeling quite myself. But now that I'm here, I certainly do feel wonderful here with you guys talking about Star Wars.
That's what it's all about. That's what it's all about every day, all day. So yes, we are going to jump in. One of us, CC3PO, she's on a nice little vacation. I think isn't she in Orlando, or is she in Orlando right
She's
now?
in Orlando.
Yeah, I'm really
man.
jealous. I'm really jealous.
Super jealous because those pictures that I saw.
Yeah, man. She's having a good time. All over Batu East, man.
Straight up, like she's having a dope time. Those pictures, she's smiling, she's happy, but she says she's gonna be jumping in and out of the chat. So it's like, all right, you can do so. I said, but you on vacation. It's like, take your time. You ain't got to. We holding it down for you. We got you till you get back. So definitely. What we got in here in the chat, we're gonna actually bring up real quick. We got Thor, the Thor 2941. He said, Leo, I also pre-ordered 3 KX Enforcer droids, but with rooted hair. Yo, Thor. He's hilarious. He is hilarious, man. Straight up, bro. I couldn't pass it up, bro. I love those droids. So definitely. What else we got here? We got Fig City in the building, man. Thank you for coming through always. Luminar, she bouncing in between. She always comes through to hold it down. We got Tyria in the building. Oh man, thank you for basically being here. Tobar, Bob Dylan is here. We got TK592. We got Amber in the building.
What up,
we
Amber?
got Renz Talentino. Oh man, we got a few people in here.
What up, Renz?
Represent exactly Renz all day. Let's see here. AJ Aguza is in here. Thank you for coming through. Lee Smooth Gabe. Le Smooth. It's like Le Smooth Gabe. I like that name. Le Smooth. Thank you. Primetime Reviews is in the building, and Will Foxification came through.
What up, Will?
Crazy. What up, Will? Paul Morales is in the building. Thank you for coming through, man. Yeah. So it's been a really interesting week, man. Like some interesting news. Like one piece of what actually, you know what? Before we actually jump in to that, I want to address what Thor was actually talking about, because this really took me by surprise last night when they dropped it. It was one of those things where I was like, okay, they do things that are so unexpected now. Like that's what Hot Toys is doing, is bringing us pieces that we're like, yo, like where did this come from? And wow, like like I didn't expect to actually see it, but I mean, I'm happy to see this piece. Something that a lot of people were like, again, if you missed out on the first edition, which was K2SO, you actually have a chance to get a KX figure itself, not K2SO, but a more menacing version of it. And that's the KX Enforcer droid. Hey, Mari, I'm gonna start with you because I didn't really hear your take on it, and if you were actually considering getting this piece. Are you getting it?
Yeah. I mean, look, man, anything that drops Star Wars, I'm getting. Star Wars is my jam, all right?
Yeah.
And my thing is, because I've learned my lesson for figures that I've missed out on, and now trying to go back and go get them, and I just don't want to make that mistake again. So I literally try to pick up as much, whatever drops. This isn't necessarily a day one pre-order for me. I got so much other stuff on pre-order right now that I want to try to hurry up and catch up on pre-orders. And then I'll get back in the swing of things. But I'll definitely be picking this up. I don't think I'm gonna go all out like you did with 3, but I am considering 2. I am considering 2 for sure. 2 is 2 is still nice, but the thing is that who do we pair them with? Right, right now, it doesn't matter. I think they have enough presence on their own to have. 1 is dope, but to have 2 of them, to have 3 of them, man. That's that's hella nice.
Because I'm going to actually,
because you wanted to copy that photo that they put out.
I want to copy that photo, but I'm also going to use the Death Watch as well a certain way. I just have this,
all right.
Yeah, because I have a few of those, so I'm just going to kind of use it a certain way. Because it makes sense, because we didn't really get a chance. It's not like, number one, we didn't get the super battle droids like I thought we would. We didn't get the other droids like I thought we would. Not yet. Yeah. So this piece right here, I was like, and again, here's the thing, it's crazy because when we think about it, the K2 droid, when it dropped, it went quick. So you would think that it was popular, but was it really? Was it just mainly just like a one of those things where they made a really small quantity and it just, because it wasn't as in demand, and what was there and was gone. So that's but now it's popular. Now it's like one of the most sought out figures.
Yeah, I think that's exactly it. I think originally it was a low run type of figure, because back then there wasn't that many collectors as there is today when that K2SO originally dropped. So yeah, I feel it's a mix of that and plus the popularity of the character. I mean, everybody loved K2SO. Yeah, I mean, you hear it now to this day that's their favorite droid. I mean, you just said it earlier before. I mean, I can't wrap my head around that. I'm an R2 guy personally. That's my guy.
Yeah, me too. I mean, that's what I'm saying. Like, R2 is my first love. Like R2 and C-3PO.
He's the unsung superhero throughout the entire saga, man.
But so, I mean, if I had to choose after them, I love K2SO. I love what I got from him. You know what I mean? Because it just makes the most sense. And on top of that, I love Rogue One. Like, I really love that movie. So this figure, like, to have it in your collection is just, it's gonna be incredible, man. Like, I mean, for people who really missed out the first time, now you have a chance to get it. It's not quite K2SO, but it's close to it. You know what I mean? So
I mean, from 5 feet away, are you gonna tell?
Not at all.
I don't think so.
Not at all. Not at all. But yeah, I mean, is this a piece that you would actually get in your collection?
Absolutely. I have so much about this figure. Gentlemen, I have to say, and of course, I've always loved K2SO is kind of the best droid friend you've always wanted. With the personality, the smart remarks, he could do incredible things. And I was, like, honestly, I wasn't expecting to have that kind of reaction to a droid. Now, we've seen all different types of personalities for droids, but boy, K2SO has made his mark not just in Star Wars. He's kind of a famous, this personality of his really is very attractive. He's got sarcasm. He's amazing. And he feels very real, like a real person. So, he'd pass, like, what is it, like the Turing test, even though he doesn't look like a human. To me, he felt very real. So I always looked at him as, it's true that he is a droid, and I do love R2. I love R2. But I cannot understand R2's chirps and beeps, which are beautiful, but I cannot understand that. But I can understand K2SO and speak to K2SO about something. K2SO would be like, excuse me, like that droid is just out of this world. And I was not expecting to see a different version of this droid. And I was terrified when I saw them marching towards us. I'm still creeped out by that. And I thought to myself, wow, it actually was very good because it kind of showed you that droids can be very destructive and dangerous. This was not a friendly, like the joking around other types of droids, the ones from the Clone Wars. I didn't feel that from these droids. I didn't feel that from these droids. These droids had that Terminator-esque feel that we all kind of associated with it. And so these guys meant business. These guys are not joking around. They will kill you and keep going on to the next person. If they were strong enough to kill off all those Mandalorians, these guys are really hardcore, dangerous droids. And so, I think it's funny. Sometimes we see some episodes where someone will get a droid. I think it was in season 7 of the Clone Wars where the girls, and I know that those episodes were not that great, but they had acquired some droids and machines and they wanted to activate them, sell them for money, right? But they didn't know what they were doing. I mean, I would never want to get a KX Enforcer droid and accidentally press, the button on that poor guy. And then, it's, you're gone. But the impact that even the reverse, this different version of the droid is having on me is even more mystifying and enjoyable. So I absolutely have to get this droid. He's battle worn, right? He's all singed and burnt. I hope when they send them to us, they send in those just give us one of those layouts, like what they did with the armor, or give us the fire red in the background. So we can relive that moment. I'm really excited about this droid. So yes, I will be getting this.
Have you played Jedi Fallen Order?
I have not. I didn't have a game.
Oh my
system,
God.
but I want to play it. I've watched that game several times and I love that game.
these droids show up at a point, and they are not to be messed with, man. I mean, they're a pain in the ass, depending on how you have the difficulty setting. But one thing that was cool is that there would be a couple of them that were around that you would have to fight off, right? But you can actually use the Force and reprogram one of them to actually go after the other one. So it was really cool to see them like kind of like fighting each other and stuff like that. It was really
Is
cool.
that when is he on Kashyyyk when he's doing that? Is that like a part where he's on Kashyyyk, or it looks like?
I think there was a part where he was on. I think it was on Kashyyyk. It's been a while. I want to say yeah, but I'm not 100% on that.
I did, I was unaware, Mario, that those were the same droids, and so I wouldn't have made the association, because I really am kind of like, in my mind, I've convinced myself K2SO is the only kind of droid of its kind, and they can't make a bad K2SO. Like it's always going to be a good droid. But this was really something that I just have to imagine that he was probably an enforcer droid that somebody converted, just like what we saw with IG-11, I guess, reprogrammed perhaps at some point by somebody in the rebellion, perhaps.
Yeah, and that's exactly what they do with K2SO. He's just reprogrammed and repurposed. But you were talking earlier how his personality, and one of those scenes that actually came to mind is when he's taking Cassian and Jin to imprison them in prison, and someone speaks up and he just smacks Cassian upside the head. Like, can you imagine getting rocked by one of these things?
Bro.
Straight up right in the face, man.
And that's what I'm saying. Cassian just looked at him like it didn't hurt. And I'm like, bro.
Right? Dude, I would have been knocked the hell out on the floor, man.
Yeah. Like, that was like, it looked painful, bro. Like,
he put some force in it, too, and he just said, quiet.
Just
like that, man.
Like it was nothing, bro. Come on, man.
Oh, man.
But that's the beauty of that film, bro. I mean, again, that's why I can't wait for Cassian. Even though, like Alan Tudyk said, he's not in the first film, like he's not in the first series, and from what we're hearing now, is that there's going to be 2 seasons, or actually 2 or 3 seasons that they're shooting for. So, Andor's not going to be just like a mini series. This is going to be like a couple seasons in. So I was like, yo, I'm happy about that. Like, definitely. So I mean, of course, we may not get K2SO in the very beginning, but I know we're going to probably get him in the second season, so I'm definitely excited about that.
We might get him at the end of season 1, man.
We could. Yeah.
Have they not fooled us before, where they said, no, we're not going to see this person, and what happens?
Yeah. And then it's like right there, and then again, Alan Tudyk is probably forced to lie, because they even said at D23 or whatever, that he came out there with what is his name? I keep forgetting his name.
Cassian.
Yeah, with
Diego Luna.
Diego Luna. He actually came out with Diego Luna when they announced it. They announced the actual series. So, yeah. But yeah, I can't. Yeah, this piece is incredible.
Excuse me, Lael, I'm sorry. I did just want to say that the base, although I feel it could have been just a little bit bigger, it looks really nice. It's so much nicer to get a base like this versus that grid base that we always get. Like they thought about this base. They wanted it to be where it's destruction and chaos. And
you know what I was looking for just now? When I looked at the base, what was I looking for? If they was going to give us the same treatment that they gave us for IG-11.
Oh, you mean with the foot marks?
Yeah, dumbass footprints on the. I think they really thought about this. It was like, nah, we can't do that same thing. We can't. And I love the Mandalorian helmet on there, man. That's incredible. Like this is like an incredible piece, man.
It's such a great droid design.
Because,
like Earl was mentioning earlier, is how a lot in the Clone Wars, a lot of the droids were really, silly and they were dangerous, but they were still kind of goofy. And then of course you have a lot of iterations of droids where if they were smart, it was a trade-off from a threat level. Like if they were smart, it's because they were a protocol droid or whatever. So there isn't many droids in canon where they're smart, intelligent, and physically imposing and dangerous. Like aside from Grievous, like if you look at the B2 bombers, they're more just like tanks, and there's no semblance of any kind of personality or like fun factor there. Whereas the K2 models or whatever definitely brings some of that too. So from that movie, he's reprogrammed, but then you imagine, all right, well, imagine his intellect fighting on the other side against you. Yeah, someone you want on your side.
Yeah,
so definitely very cool that they decided to come out with those. I'm sure there'll be a lot of displays set up with Mandalorians and dioramas as well.
That's what I'm saying. Like, and I love the way that's the thing is like if you imagine this base and if you create a diorama centered around this, just using the same almost familiar paint application, that would be incredible. But I love the base. I love the way it looks. So you can tell like they are evolving when it comes to that base. So they're taking tips and I like it. Yeah. But yeah, I'm so happy about this piece, man.
You know what the real question is that if we're going to start talking collectibles, I want to know how long it's going to take before we actually start influencing Vinny to either pick up a Hot Toys or some sort of statue.
Hey, he already got Luke on the way. He got Luke
on the way.
You got Luke on the way? Okay. Yeah. All right.
He got one. He got one. He got one coming. You know what I mean?
I didn't know. Yeah. I thought you were just completely out. All right, cool.
No,
props.
He got that move.
Man.
So, you know what I mean? Hey, Mario, I always tell him it's like a tattoo. It only takes one. It takes one.
Yeah.
All it takes is one.
Vinny,
and then you got a rabbit hole.
Bro, you're taking your first steps in a larger world, my friend.
In a larger world, buddy. You definitely just did, man. Like, because I'm telling you, it's all it takes is one, and then it changed.
Look what happened to Lael and I. I mean, look what's behind us. Yeah.
Bro,
it just takes that one.
And you got to think, Vinny, like literally, bro. My first figure was after we went to go, because remember when we all went to go see Force Awakens?
Yeah. I remember before you. I remember when right around then is when you were first starting, you was getting your first figures. I remember when it was just one DTOF. I've known Leo since it was one DTOF, and I know to this point it's to HTA. Hi, my name is Leo, and I'm addicted to Hot Toys. Hi, Leo.
Straight up, bro. It was one DTOF in a smaller apartment. Now it's like this in the basement. You know what I mean? It's like so many, bro. So yeah, it was then, and all it takes is one. That's definitely all it takes is one. We got a $5 super chat by Malika Mabane. May the force be with everyone. Thank you for that, brother. Thank you for coming through, man. Always, as always. But yeah, I'm pretty sure people out in the chat who actually collect will be getting this. Like Thor, he said he got his with Rooted. Yo, he's crazy. So definitely, man.
Rooted or nothing, man. Go
Rooted or nothing. Now, other interesting piece of news, and I wouldn't call this a spoiler, Vinny, because I think it's been everywhere, and I think you probably knew it already if you haven't already heard. That Christopher Lloyd is joining Mandalorian season 3.
I have a theory on this.
You do?
Ooh.
Oh,
yeah.
Wow.
Okay.
What's your theory?
Not a real theory, like a dumb joke. Calm down. Like I don't have any.
Yeah, get our hopes up.
Too excited. Now I got pressure.
You got my hopes up high, bro. I thought you had a dope ass theory, bro. Come on, man.
No. We just
anyway,
seen.
What do you think about this new? No, just kidding.
we just seen those KX models, right? And I was thinking how funny it would be, like, because there's going to be somebody who puts like Terminators with them. So, and then right after that drops, Mr. Back to the Future joins Mandalorian. You follow where I'm going here. There's going to be some time travel in Star Wars.
Yo,
so
that's going to be the funny thing is that
there's going to be some time travel in Star Wars, and then all Last Jedi retcon, I Hate Sand retcon. There're going to be some changes. They're on it.
Yeah, there's going to be a couple of them, man. Like they look. I see what you did, Bob Dylan. Mandalorian. I see just what you did right there, bro. Ladies man 0217, he said hell yeah, Vinny. Yo, it's interesting though, because it's like, it's gonna look, if you get somebody of Christopher Lloyd's caliber, you know what I mean, classic, we're talking about OG, definitely a pillar, in Hollywood, for iconics, like an icon, bro. You better give him some meat. Don't just bring him in there, bro, and just not give him a really decent role and make the character relatable. You know what I mean? Yeah. Because he is like a zany character. He is somebody who we've seen has been zany. My favorite character from him was actually Who Framed Roger Rabbit when he was in that.
Yeah.
Yeah, bro. Like he's just such an amazing dude, bro. So it's just gonna be interesting to see where they go with this, bro. Like how it's going to be translated. Like who, like Mario, when you think about it, like, do you have any ideas, or do you think this is going to be a brand new character, or do you think that it's somebody, because they threw around that it could be, I forget the name of the Mandalorian. It was a doctor who was like a Mandalorian. And I forget his name, and they were throwing around the idea of him, but I was like, I don't know. Again, I don't know. Like, and somebody just like Ben, like what you just now said, don't do Danny Trejo 5-second cameo and then that's it. You know what I mean? That's what I'm talking about. Like, it was only 5 seconds he was in and then he was out, bro. Oh man, that was crazy. Still think his Star Wars name should be Dale Orion. I like what you did there, brother. What were you gonna say, Mario?
No, who was the guy that's playing in the Star Trek movies, in the new JJ one. He played Unkar Plutt. Y'all remember? Y'all know who I'm talking about? Because this was another.
Oh, I know you're talking about. What is his name?
Yeah, I was actually trying to look him up right now real quick, but I can't find out who it is.
Because he played in Shaun of the Dead. I forget his name.
Yeah, he played Scotty in the new Star Trek movies.
Yeah.
Anyways, I was thinking it's gonna be something to that, as to where we get Simon Pegg. Yeah, thank you.
Simon Pegg. There you go.
Yeah, thank you, Beard Dead Life.
Thank you for
Blurred Dead Life. Yeah, so I was thinking it's going to be, they'll probably put him in some sort of suit, make him an alien or something like that.
Yeah.
Or put him in some heavy makeup so we're actually not going to recognize him. But freaking Vinny, man, now you actually got my mind spinning and thinking that we're going to get some sort of flashback and we're going to see Christopher Lloyd as a crazy wide-eyed scientist doing Star Wars, goofy Star Wars science shit, man.
He's going to make him a Razor's Crest with suicide doors that's going to be able to go back in time.
Dude, yeah. I can't help but think you're probably right. You know?
Because if you think about it, bro, like the Razor Crest looks like a larger version of the DeLorean, bro. Like with the suicide doors.
Yeah, and come on, don't tell me that's not an opportunity that you don't think they're actually thinking about. Yeah, it's close to the nose, but I mean, come on, dude. I mean, I don't know.
What Malagaba Bay said, Doc Brown will appear. He said Doc Brown will be powered with the flux capacitor with kyber crystals, fit the DeLorean with hyperdrives and a mini bathtub tank.
Let's go.
Yo, see, Vinny's fucking everything up for everybody right now.
Seriously, man. Thanks, man.
Look, no longer will be a long time ago.
Yep, they can't have that phrase straight up. Man. What's your take on it? Like, are you excited that we're actually going to see him in the Star Wars universe?
I'm always excited when they bring in an actor of this caliber into any sort of Star Wars IP, whether it's an animated series, whether it's live action, whatever it is. I'm always.
You see that? He's going to go back
to TK. I wish
That's
do
funny.
Something and shake it up a bit, but yeah, I think that it would be very interesting. Hey, Latoya T. Hi.
She said Vinny done messed up the church money. Yeah, but go ahead.
But I could see him as honestly, I see him as a senator. I don't know why that is. And I think that those will be some of the people who are trying to hide, insurgents, that will, all the people who don't want to either be enslaved by the empire or who don't want to, end up as, imperial slavery, more or less. And, there's going to be people like this part of the rebellion that will do that. And we already know that, I can't remember the guy's name, or Organa is going to be doing stuff like that. So why not, his character, whoever he is, being another pivotal person in the rebellion, especially at, maybe at this time after things, since the Mandalorian is after that point, people who have seen things that have happened, and maybe he'll be somebody who can help the Mandalorian, since he still is incredibly ignorant on so many things. He doesn't have anybody kind of feeding him information or, helping him get by. And he really needs somebody other than the armorer, who's kind of like just giving him information, very piecemeal, isn't it? Everybody knows so much more than he does. So at least in the case of the Mandalorian, I think that he absolutely needs to have a source of information somewhere. And he's not going to be able to just get by the seat of his pants anymore, is he?
Nah. I think, and that's the thing. Like, it's, you're bringing somebody like Christopher Lloyd in there. Like I said, I mean, and I haven't seen him play too many serious roles. You know what I mean? Like, I haven't. Like, he's always been that zany individual. So just imagine if if he takes on a more serious, whether it is on Mandalore or whether it is, we think, like, the way we're looking at it is like, he could be, somebody representing the rebellion, or Mando. He could actually be, part of the Imperials. Like, he can actually be, you never know. Like, he can, he might be one of the ones in charge of, I just hope that we don't get another doctor character. You know what I mean? Like, I hope we don't get another one of those. You know what I mean? So it'd be interesting to see how that pans out. But I'm excited to see. I mean, when you bring anybody in to the Star Wars universe, man, I'm excited. Like, anybody who decides to basically, that they want to be a part of it, I'm definitely all in.
Do you guys remember, I think, for Mandalorian season 2 that we were supposed to get Jamie Lee Curtis? I could have sworn that we saw some sort of post about that.
Were we?
Am I wrong? Do you guys remember that?
Oh, no.
I think it was Mandalorian season 2. Someone actually posted that Jamie Lee Curtis had signed up, but I was like,
I hadn't heard that.
That was a while ago.
Oh, shit.
But that was supposed to be for season 2, not season 3. All right, so old news, y'all. Old news.
Yeah, but this ain't.
But no, just go back to your point, to bring other celebrities like this, some talent, to the table. It's all, I'm all for it, man. It's gonna be great.
Yeah, man, it'd be fun. Again, anytime that you're bringing new blood, new talent, to the Star Wars universe, and we get a chance to kind of, just in anything that they could, as long as they make it fresh, as long as they make it good. And again, it's like right now, it's disappointing that we need something that's going to kind of help wash the taste of like such a bad, I'm not going to say all the way bad, but such a season that really didn't give us what we expected.
It was bad, at least you could say it.
Yeah,
it was a bit of a disappointment. It was underwhelming.
It was an underwhelming, you know what I mean? And it's like now you just want to wash the taste of that out of your mouth and just move forward. And I'm just hoping that, like, with the addition of these particular characters, and these actors, that they're not just shoehorning, so many familiar faces in because they feel as though they have to make it, surrounded about the character, kind of bring people in and make it more exciting. Like, just write a good story. That's all we want you to do. That's all it's about. Just write a decent story and just let that carry you. Speaking of which, I forgot to tell and Mario, my quarter scale Mando is going to be here next week, but don't tell everybody else.
Yes.
Really? You're actually getting that?
Yeah, I had
that's right,
to.
because you said, because the sideshow one, you weren't much of a fan of.
Nah, I wasn't a fan of that, so I had to get it. So, yeah, it's just taking the place of the statue, so no quarter scale man jokes. None of that. None of that. None of that.
Did you see the Ahsoka they put out?
That looks pretty good. It looks pretty
nice.
Good. It looks pretty nice. Like, but again, everything that the production photos look nice, but I mean not the production. The prototype looks nice. I just want to see the production photos once we get it and see how it looks. So I don't know. That's why I would love to get it, but I'm waiting. I'm waiting until we see more from it, bro. Because it looks like it's going to be decent. So definitely can't wait. But yeah, everybody out in the chat, Christopher Lloyd, the man himself, Doc, is going to actually be in the Star Wars Mandalorian universe. So tell us what you think. If you're excited, as we are, I'm really excited. Mario, you just brought something up, bro. I was looking at it behind the scenes, and I was like, yo, this is kind of dope. And I don't know why. I'm trying to bring it up now. Hold on. Here it is. You brought it. You had this. You put this behind the scenes, but I just got to bring it out, bro, because
all right. We'll talk about it.
Like, what?
Okay, so we're getting a new lightsaber tomorrow in Galaxy's Edge out here in East Coast and the West Coast.
Are you getting it, Mario?
No, I'm not getting it. I'm actually getting it for 4 other buddies of mine.
Yeah.
So I've got, as soon as this released, man, I got text. Hey, man, can you go out and get this for me? Can you go out and get this for me? I'm like, yeah, I got y'all. Don't worry about it. So we have Cal Kestis Legacy lightsaber actually dropping. So what happened was last year, I think it was last year, about a year and a half ago, Disney released a poll out there to everyone out there to see which lightsaber would you guys like to see in the Legacy collection. We had we had Ezra Bridgers, we had Kanan Jarrus, we had Anakin's from Episode 2. There are all kinds of different funky lightsabers. One of them too was what was it in the there was a character in the Vader, I think it was the Oculus game or one of the VR games that has this crazy funky lightsaber. It looked like medieval type sword. Yeah. And that was actually one of the options too. But Cal Kestis is the one that actually won. And it was supposed to be out sometime. I think it was like last year. It was supposed to drop, and late last year. But it's finally here. It'll be out tomorrow. I've somehow landed a reservation to go out to Galaxy's Edge tomorrow. So that'll be fun, man. I'm gonna go ahead and go check it out tomorrow after work. I'm gonna go ahead and capture some footage. I'll probably put it up on the channel, show you guys a little bit of a closer look of the lightsaber and everything else. But yeah, this is there's a lot of collectors in the community. This one, it's not, the price hasn't been released yet, but they start from like 140, and I think they go to like about 200 depending on the set. Like the one for 200, you're pretty much getting. I think it was Ahsoka Tano's hilts. So you get two of them for 200. So they roughly average about between 140 to 160. So I'm guessing this one will probably be like about 150 to 160 or so. So
I'm gonna have to shoot you some money.
Let me know. I'll be out
I'm gonna
tomorrow.
have to shoot you some bread, bro, because like this right here.
And that's the cool thing, man. They got the actual actor out there, dude, just to totally sell it. It looks just like Cal Kestis, man. Just made it out to Galaxy's Edge, man, and it just that much more special.
So let me ask you a question, Mario.
Yeah.
I'm gonna ask you a question because I know this is probably, I mean, pretty much everybody's been wondering this. Do you think we're gonna get a live action Cal Kestis?
I hope so. Do I think you know what? There's I think there may be a possibility. It's the slightest possibility. Highly unlikely. Yeah. That we might see him in season 3 of The Mandalorian if there's more kind of Jedi lore involved. Possibly. I think if they continue the story with Luke in the Jedi Academy, then I think there might be a higher chance of us seeing Cal Kestis. You know, so he kind of was around. You know, so I hope we do. You know, because I really like the character in the game. You know, at the same time, it's kind of hard for me to shake the vibe because he also played the Joker in Gotham. You know, so it's kind of hard for me to shake that vibe personally. But I think he killed it as Cal Kestis, man. And just like what Single Songwriter is saying, like I hope Cal Kestis shows up in one of these live action shows. Yeah, I hope so too, man. You know, so I'm hopeful, but I don't think it'll happen personally.
I mean, we got like almost 40 hours of this character, and it was spectacular. You know, the game was out of this world. It has a lot of replayability. It touches on a lot of worlds and talks about a lot of the lore. And it really was just a phenomenal game. And we did get was it a DB8, Mario?
BD1, the little small droid.
I got that wrong, didn't I? BB1 in you know, the Book of Boba Fett, and I think it was placed there on purpose. I think we are going to be seeing more hints of Jedi Fallen Order, just maybe not just because of the popularity, but because it does fit right into the timeline, right, Mario?
Actually,
right after the fall, it's 5 years after the fall of, in other words, you know, the Obi-Wan Kenobi story is
Kenobi series. Yeah, that's right.
So I'm thinking
we might see him there in Kenobi. Yeah,
yes, we might. Yes, and then you know, that would be, of course, a dream come true, right? But I do like the feeling, and I think we've all spoken about this before, is that I've always felt that series will feel very much like Jedi Fallen Order, the game, and if it does, I'll be very, very happy with it. So this is wonderful that they are offering this. People really wanted this, and I think he was a great character, and still a lot of playability with this character in Jedi Fallen Order. And they're making a second game, right, Mario?
Yeah, I think they did announce a sequel. I'm not familiar with the details, but I do remember hearing something about it. Yeah. So yeah, I'm looking forward to that, man. I mean, that was such a good game. It was a fun game. There's a cool surprise at the end, and yeah, looking forward to it. So, Leo, let me ask you, man. Now, I'm sure we're going to talk about Celebration in a minute.
Yeah. Yeah.
So you gotta make you gotta confirm, dude. Are you gonna be coming out? You're out here on the West Coast, bro.
Yes.
You gotta make time for Galaxy's Edge. I mean, look at that Falcon behind you.
Bro, I don't
That
have a
could
choice.
be you. That
I don't
could
have
be
a choice.
you holding a lightsaber in front of a
I don't
Falcon.
have a choice. I don't have a
All
choice.
right.
I don't have a
So,
choice.
Come on.
See, here's my plan because I'm actually arriving Wednesday. So I get there. I'll be there Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and we leave Monday. So I arrive the day before it opened, before it starts, just to kind of get myself, acclimated, comfortable, stuff like that. So the plan was, and my plan is to arrive there early, get settled in, and then go over or use one of the days. Because the thing is, it's like, bro, we're not going to be at Celebration all day. That's just not something that's going to happen. You know what I mean? So I have to use one of the days where, but it's a no-brainer, bro. It's definitely a no-brainer. It's a no-brainer. I got to do it. As a matter of fact, I'm thinking about, because if any, and especially if you want to get tickets, you got to get them quick. Especially with Celebration coming, you have to get them quick. You know what I mean? But I was just happy that last week, because again, I was scared when the tickets dropped, because I was like, I was petrified, because I was like, here's the thing that pissed me off. When I originally got my tickets, I thought that I got 2 4-day passes. But when I got my notification, it was only 1 4-day pass. And I was like, wait. So I had to go back and check my invoice and look. And I was like, damn, no, I did pay for just 1. So what happened was, on the day I logged in, I was working. So I logged in. So did Toya. So she logged in as well. Bro, if it wasn't for her logging in a little bit before me, I was in the queue, but she was well ahead of me. So when it came to her, we just bought the tickets then, and I was still in the queue to see what would happen. By the time it came for me to actually come up, the 4-day passes were gone. They were sold out. Wow. So luckily she logged in and got her tickets. I mean, and we got the tickets. So it was.
Man. Are you talking about for Galaxy Edge or for Celebration?
For Celebration.
Okay, because I thought you wound up with just 1 ticket for Celebration. You had to find tickets for Toya.
No, I wound up with just 1 ticket for Celebration.
Okay.
Like when I checked my invoice, it was just 1 ticket, because they sent me the notification and it was only 1 ticket.
So then was there a re-up? Is that what you talk about?
So so what they did was they put out
more.
Yeah.
Okay. Like how they did with New York.
Yeah, they put out more, and I was able to get the 4-day pass. And I think the reason why they put out more was because a lot of people canceled because of the pandemic, number 1. Number 2, it was scheduling conflicts. Not everybody was able to attend there like this time. So
now
I'm just excited, bro.
How far ahead do you usually have to try to get Galaxy Edge tickets? Because I'm hurting that I haven't been yet, and I'm probably going to try to go to Florida to see to go to Galaxy Edge at some point, if not this year, next year, hopefully.
Well, Mario, it's not too bad right now, right? Not like it was when it first opened, right?
I can't speak to Florida, but for right now on the West Coast, it's kind of weird the way that it works, because you got to buy a ticket first, which is easy. Buying tickets is easy. It's making the reservation it can be difficult, right? Because they do allow you to make reservations like 3 months in advance, but sometimes you can make reservations for like a week or 2 weeks in advance, and you shouldn't have a problem.
But what reservations for what though?
You have to book a reservation just to go to one of the parks.
Okay.
All right.
So you can get a ticket, but
works.
So it's not like amusement park where you just buy tickets and go whenever you want. You got to buy the ticket
anymore,
and then reserve for when you're going.
You have to reserve for when you're going. Exactly.
Now, do you have to reserve to do the subsect stuff that you can do in there, like going to design your lightsaber or visiting the Millennium Falcon? Is it separate tickets for each of those things to do while you're in there?
Depending on what it is. So what you do have to reserve, for building your own lightsaber. Okay. I've had luck where I can do the same day and date. That shouldn't be a problem. But most of the time, you shouldn't have any problem scheduling the same day as you actually go. And that's basically it. I don't know how things are working in Florida, but if you want to get on one of the rides, I think it's Rise of the Resistance. It's like a payout. It's kind of like a la carte. So you got to pay like $20 to get on if you want to skip the line, because the line right now can take up to an hour and a half to 2 hours.
Yeah.
You know, so if you don't mind waiting in the line, you know, go ahead and do that. Save yourself some money. But if you want to skip that line, save some time. You know, they do give you an option for $20 just to get in that lightning lane and
cool.
You know, enjoy it. So
that's definitely on the bucket list. I got to get there.
I can't wait, bro. I can't
highly
wait.
recommend it, man.
Yeah.
So Mario, when we get off chat, we're gonna have a conversation because I'm gonna send you some bread, bro. I need you to work your magic, bro.
all right.
Because I need you to seriously work your magic, bro, because you know how to do it. I'm like, Mario, you're there like almost what, every weekend almost, or every other weekend?
Pretty. I try to go every weekend, man. You know, at least sometime during the week. I've got my annual pass, man. I gotta, you know, take advantage of it. So make it all worthwhile. I love.
And plus, it's
Disneyland
just
too,
the
man.
experience, bro. It's just the experience, man.
I'll go there. I mean, I'll go to Disneyland on just any day, just hang out, just to hang out, soak up the vibe, you know, in a sense.
Yeah.
And just leave. You know, I'll get something to eat, just hang out for a little bit, and then
the vibe is just so real. I can imagine,
it's so
bro.
chill, man. It's just so nice.
It is. It is, bro. I remember like when we went, you know, back, you know, I went when my daughter, she had her surgery. So we went twice. One was before my daughter, my youngest was born. And then when she had her surgery, we took her back because before she was born, we went to Disney, but she wasn't, you know, we were there. She couldn't, you know, she couldn't do too much. But since she was born, we took her in right after she had her surgery. She saw the parade, bro. It was she was so excited. Like she was excited to see everything. She was happy. Yep. You know, we took her in, like she got a chance to see, because she loves cars. She loves cars. And when we took her down the rally, bro, she was so excited. So but I haven't, it's been a while since, and then, you know, with Galaxy's Edge, I was like, yo, I have to go. So like, this right here, like going to Celebration is just going to be, it's going to be everything. I can't wait. Are you going?
I am going.
Really?
Hey,
yes, that's what I'm talking about. Yes.
I'll be there for 2 days, though. I can't stay for the whole weekend, but I will be there for a few days.
Cool.
And I am also going to Disney as well. So yes, I will be there.
See, somebody in the chat, everybody in the chat was like, yo, let's have a meetup. Yes.
Let's do it, please.
Let's do it. Oaf was like, yo, I would love to say hi, everybody. Somebody else is like, yo, let's have a celebration. Let's have a Star Wars meetup. Let's go. I'm like, yeah, let's go. Celebration meetup. I'm all in. I'm all in.
Cece's coming out too, Vinny. You're the only one that's missing, dude. So
you know what's messed up is when tickets went on sale for it. I was like, it's at the worst time of the year. It's at a really crappy time of the year to get away for a week, and then I was gonna go anyway, but I was dragging my feet on it back and forth whether or not I was gonna go. Then I was like, you know what, screw it, I'll just go for the weekend. And then by the time I like made up my mind, it was Saturday tickets were gone, and the only tickets were Sunday, and I'm like, I'm not flying to California for a Sunday. So it's all good. Hopefully next year, or we'll see. I'll make it to one of them.
Bro, if you want to come out here, man, we'll find you a ticket.
Hell yeah.
You let me know. We'll find you a ticket.
It was more the taking off work part. It's
with
tough.
The work,
it's tough.
because it's the worst time of the year for you, especially with landscaping and shit.
What's because because I run a landscape business, so from like spring to fall, it's really tough. Even in the winter, like I'm on standby with snow, so traveling is tough for me. So and that's why I typically try, like even on vacations, I usually don't go for it because I'm usually working all the time. So it's hard, but I definitely will have to make it to one of them. The stars will align. I'll make it to one of them.
How dope would it be if we can actually somehow
stream,
get a room at the Anaheim Convention Center and just stream from there. Yeah. Just do like a panel, do like a live panel, man.
Hell yeah, bro! I would love to.
We'll do Scoundrels over there. We'll do whatever. I mean,
we got to do it, bro. I would love
let's
to do
look
it,
into
bro.
it.
Yeah,
we're not gonna be there except Vinny. I mean,
we
can plug in Vinny remotely.
Yeah, we can bring him in, bro.
Right.
Definitely walk around and like talk about the experience, bring people in, bro. Like, cause it's to celebrate. And it's the thing is like pretty much because we have the channel, everybody's going to want us to live stream from there. I mean, especially with Celebration, it's the perfect opportunity for the channel to do it. So we have to do it. It's a must.
Yeah, for sure.
If everybody out there in the chat, if y'all want us to live stream from Celebration, give me a hashtag hell yeah. If y'all want us to do it, hashtag hell yeah.
So
and we'll do it. We got y'all.
Let's see it, chat.
Let's see it, chat. Let us know. If y'all want us to live stream from Celebration, give us a hashtag hell yeah. Come on, man. Let's go. Let's go. Yeah.
So now now we're talking celebration, guys. So what are some of the things? Because I personally haven't seen anything official come up yet as far as what are we actually expecting. But what do you guys think will be there? I'm pretty sure that we're gonna see, they're gonna be talking about Obi-Wan. I really hope that we're gonna get Ewan and Hayden out there. But I'm curious to know what do you guys are excited for to see in Celebration this year?
I'm gonna let you go first.
I want to see Grogu, so I'm not gonna
lie. He's gonna be everywhere.
I want to see Grogu. I want to see him. I want to see him if they have him there. I want to see him move around and do his little thing. So, and I don't know if he's gonna be there, but I hope he will be there. So I would love to see Grogu. This will be the first time I'll ever see, if he is there, I would actually see him, ever, because he's not at any real park. And, just to have him there, I don't know. That's really kind of, I'm looking forward to that. But of course, I was kind of hoping that they would be doing a screening of Kenobi there or something like that. I mean, I don't know if they can, but
that's the strange part. You know what I mean? It's because
why? Yeah. Why wouldn't they? Because didn't they actually show, like, when the Mandalorian first came out, didn't they have like an event where they actually showed the first 3 episodes? We could get something to that effect at Celebration. That would be nice for the fans. Disney, Lucasfilm, I'm talking to you. Come on, y'all, let's go.
Yeah. I mean, I think it would make so much sense, bro. Because, and that's the thing. I was like, because when we're out there, it's the day before Celebration, so which makes sense that they would release it around that time. But I don't know, like, it's, bro, like, for me, I think that I'm going in without any expectation, because I mean, there's so many things that, number one, they haven't talked about. We know Patty Jenkins, which we'll get there, but we know basically that she is back on. She even met with the developers, like, we were talking about that. She met with the developers of the game to get some insight. So we have that, what we know. Are we going to get any more news about that during Celebration? Or is she going to be there to talk about it? Are we going to get information about the Acolytes? Because we already know we got the lead actress for that. Are we going to get more information about Cassian? You know what I mean? Because are we going to see a full-fledged trailer around then, which we probably will? You know what I mean? Like, there's so much to really expect. Now, I know Benny don't watch trailers, so I was just throwing it out there. That's what it is. But I mean, I'm just saying, I'm going, like, literally, bro. I go to Celebration because the one thing that I love is the cosplay, bro. I love the cosplay. I love seeing how everybody dresses up. It was so phenomenal during Orlando, bro. I had a ball, like, just seeing it, like seeing everybody dressed up from the 501st, to the TIE fighter troopers, everybody dressed up in different iterations of the Mandalorian, everybody. It was just so many. And this year, you can imagine there's going to be a ton of Ahsokas. There's going to be so many Lukes. There's going to be so many Din Djarins. There's going to be so many. Bro, it's going to be
Grogu.
Cosca Reeves. There's going to be a Grogu. There's going to be a Grogu.
Yeah.
But it's going to be the first time that we're going to be seeing a lot of the newer costumes, at least together like this, because it has been 3 years, gentlemen? It's been a little while.
Was it 2019? No, it's 2020. I think it was supposed to happen.
For what?
Yeah. So
what celebration?
Yeah,
it was supposed to be 2020. It was August, wasn't it?
The new Ahsoka costume, we haven't seen her in that. Even the Bo-Katan live action. This will be the first time we see Bo-Katan in live action. A lot of characters that we haven't had a chance yet to see. Hello.
It's not Friday, bro. Put that away. It's not Friday yet. Come on.
Characters we haven't had a chance to see. It's going to be very special. There's just so much that we haven't had a chance to share in so many years. So there's going to be a lot of things that are going to be like, wow, look, it's going to be like being a kid again. I'm telling you.
Yeah, I'm excited because it's going to be Toya's first time there, and for her, because she's a Grogu fan too, bro. So she loves Grogu, but she loves the armor more. She's an Armorer fan.
I
Like
sure
she
hope,
literally loves the Armorer with everything in her, bro.
I sure hope the lady who does the voice for the Armorer shows up to this. It would
I
be
hope she
wonderful. I can't remember
does.
her name.
hope
But
she
I
does.
sure hope she shows up. I love that actress. I think she's wonderful in that role. I know she also played on SEAL Team a few seasons ago, but I sure hope we see her there. It would be wonderful to see her. She certainly was wonderful in the Book of Boba Fett this season. So, you know, I think that was good. And I look forward to seeing her.
Yeah. There's going to be so many different announcements there. I mean, that's the thing. Like, and I need a redo because I already told y'all, like, when I went to Orlando, I was sick. I had the flu, which then turned into pneumonia. It was the first time that I actually met Susan in person. But that was phenomenal. We got a chance to watch the trailer live. Ryan Johnson was there, you know, meeting everybody, walking around, shaking hands. It was so many individuals. Ray Park was there. Got a chance to basically meet him because he actually had his own, you know, he had a show. And here's the thing though. I love seeing, I keep forgetting his name. He played Wicked. What is his name?
Warwick Davis.
Warwick Nunn.
Warwick
Davis. Yeah, Warwick. I said Warwick Dunn. Warwick Davis. So yes, he's going to be. He normally has his own panel. Like he has his show. So they have him down there, and like I love seeing when he brings people out. He brought out Ray Park that one time, and it was incredible. So I can't wait for that, man. Like, and that's the thing is like there's going to be a couple of different announcements, trailers, and everything. I know. Yeah, there's going to be also some tributes. I'm hoping that, you know, we hear some live music, you know, like Benny, like when we actually went to Philly, you know, I know they're going to show all 9 films back to back. So we're going to see that, you know, so they're going to have probably a marathon, you know, doing that. So there's so much, man. I'm just excited. You know, this is what I've been for a while. Like, this is what I have been so hoping for, bro. Like, I could not wait for this. This has been building up to it. So what Toya say, Emily Swallow?
Yes, Emily Swallow is her name. That's right.
Yeah. So yeah, and everybody said Cad Bane. Yeah, Cad Bane cosplay is going to be there. Like, there's going to be so much. Now you might even see somebody walking around like Chrysanthemum, you know what I mean? Like, you don't know. Like, it's going to be a lot. So yeah, it's I can't wait, bro. Like, in Disney. Now, here's the thing, Mario. How far from the convention center is Disney?
It's literally right
across the street.
bro.
Right across the street, bro?
Yeah,
Right across the street, man.
Literally.
It's a hop, skip, and a jump, bro.
And so it's Knott's Berry Farm, somewhere near there.
That's a good 15 minutes away down the other side, but we're not talking about Knott's Berry Farm right now. You know,
I'm sorry. I can't help myself because I always think of them all together for some.
Yeah.
Wow, man.
Yeah, man. It's all there, man. It's all there to soak up your money. Tobar actually brings up a really good point. If you can pull up his last comment.
Okay, hold on real quick. We got Cable 10 in the building. There's talk we will be seeing a trailer for Fallen Order 2.
Sorry,
Dude,
there was
lightning.
There was lightning that just struck out here. It was very
Wow.
loud, and it actually scared me a little bit. Sorry.
Wow, you all right?
Be
Yeah,
safe.
fine.
Cable 10, man, you got to put us on, bro. Because that's going to be incredible. I can't wait. Like, if they do something like that, come on, man. Fallen Order 1 is you know what? I go back and play it just because. You know what I mean?
I know. I've been wanting to go back to it too, man.
Bro, I just go back
Definitely.
real quick. We got a 1999 super chat by 6 Scale Mafia after the train wreck of Toxicity. I must say, I really appreciate all of you creating fun and engaging content and promoting positive comics, Star Wars, Hot Toys. This is why I do what I do. Bullying is not hot. Yo, Mafia, you should just jump on in, bro. Have a conversation with us. We welcome you here, bro. You're welcome. You can come on in, bro. As a matter of fact, Mafia, if you ain't got none of time, if you want to talk Star Wars and talk shop with us, bro, you can definitely come on in here, bro. You just let us know, and I'll bring you in because this is the place to be. We're not drama filled here, bro. This is the place to be. We talk about some real stuff and we just have some fun. But yeah, man, like I can't, bro. Like literally, Mario, you already know, bro. I'm so excited, bro. If you see me crying a little bit, bro, don't clown me, man. Because it's like, bro, like literally, like that's what it's all about for me, bro. I love Star Wars.
All three of us, four of us with Cece, man. We're all gonna be crying together.
Yes.
Right? So it's just gonna be one big.
There will be tears.
Love fest, man. Exactly.
Hell yeah.
No, but what I was saying earlier, man, Tobor suggested that we all do a Frankenstein strip as well.
Oh, word?
If you guys have time to set aside a little bit of time out of your schedule, because it's gonna be a tough one. But I'm sure everybody knows of the legendary place known as Frankincense, or has anyone actually been there?
I haven't been there.
I haven't.
Think of Comic-Con every weekend.
Really?
Like that. It's a huge Costco warehouse. All the collectibles, you name it, from vintage stuff, comics, Hot Toys, statues, anything you can think of is probably there, dude.
It sounds like heaven.
It is.
It does,
and I'm sure
bro.
that weekend will be crazy busy as well for anybody that's coming in from out of town. But yeah, man, that's something you're gonna have to definitely try to make some time for, if time permits.
Yeah, definitely, bro. Like, I mean, I'll be there from Wednesday to Monday, so why not? You know what I mean? It'll be fun, man. But yeah, everybody, man, like, come on, man. Here's the thing, bro. Like, because when I even look at this post, now here's the thing. Like, I love when I get the tickets and you get all the land. See, here's the thing. I try to play it cool. I try to be as cool as possible, Mario, because I don't want to look like no damn tourist. So I can get all the lanyards and get like, straight up, bro. I'll be wanting to get the lanyard, t-shirts and shit. Benny, you know how we get down, bro. Benny, you know how we get down, bro. You know how we get down when it comes to Comic-Con, bro.
Yep.
And the tickets for those will be coming around pretty soon. So we got to prepare for that. But you know how we get down when it comes to Comic-Con, bro. Like, we get there and it's just like, it's another world. So it's the same feeling as Celebration. You know what I mean? It's just, it's because you're around people who love it just as much as you do.
The whole building is filled with people you don't have to explain your shit.
You don't have to explain shit. It's like you walking around and everybody is just feeling the same love.
The same type of passion for what you're into, they're into. You don't have to feel like you have to, play it cool and, you can just be completely yourself because everybody there is just as big a geek. And no matter how big a geek you are, there's a bigger geek. What's going on, bro?
What's going on, brother?
Man? Hey, thank you for
what's
the invite.
going on? All for the time on this one, keep on rolling and rolling through these. You just keep rolling and rolling through these live streams. That's what I'm talking about,
bro.
You know.
Thank you.
Great to have you here, brother. I'm so glad you came on, man.
I gotta come clean about something real quick, y'all, and please don't give me any flack.
Sure.
This is my first celebration.
What?
Yeah.
First time going. I was supposed to go in 20.
It's my second.
I was supposed to go in 2015, the last time it was here, but I couldn't, make it happen and all that. But yeah,
it's my
man,
first
this
as well.
This is your first as well. Hey, all right, cool. I'm glad I'm not the only.
We're both virgins.
Listen.
We're both
hey, all right.
I'm not going to act like I'm a veteran because I've only been to one. You know what I mean? That last one was my first one. And when I tell you, bro, I'm telling you both, you will be so emotional when you walk in that building, bro, because it's everything. And then on top of that, bro, they have so much Star Wars nostalgia there. They have the costumes behind like glass, cases. You get to see the full size Vader costume. There's vehicles that they actually have there. Like people actually, kit out their cars. Everything, bro. Like
I've seen stuff like that over here.
Bro,
I saw like I think it was like some sort of little sports car that it's actually tricked out as an A-wing with an actual droid propped on the hood or something like that. I actually have a picture of that I took. I guess I can find it.
Yeah, bro. I got so many pictures that I can even pop up on the screen, like straight up. Like it is the best experience. And the thing is, I was in Orlando. I can only imagine how it's going to be, in the best coast, bro. Like straight up, like it's going to be incredible, bro.
It's going to be a lot of, like you guys said, tears and happy faces, man.
It is, bro. It's going to be so much. And then it's like, okay, you got that, and then you got Disney right across the street, bro. Like, come on, man. Stop playing with me.
I mean, as all that as all that is as fun as it is, the fact that most of us can meet up, in real life, man.
Yeah,
dude, that's like the cherry on top, man. I mean, we all get to experience this together, dude, and you can't put a price on that, too, man.
Nah, you can't.
You really can't. So
it's
that's
fun.
You
get to meet up with people that you met on these live streams, and you only know through like social media. So it's more of a connection when you get a chance to meet them in person. You can say, yo, like now I know this person. Like now I know you. Now I really, really, really know you. You know what I mean? That's how it was for us. Like when we met, it was like we got pizza spots. We walked to a pizza joint. Yo, we had. That was the first time I had like a vegan margarita pizza. I was like, yo, I'm all
Mario. I was like, y'all want to see a dope pizza spot? Come on, I got you. we hit that joint at what? 2 other times. Hell yeah.
Hell yeah. Man. That's so the cool thing, man.
It was a great time.
Yeah, it was so fun. I had such a good time, man. Like it was just, and that's what I'm saying. It was just the experience of being there and, taking in the vibe, and there's no judging. Nobody's judgmental. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
It just like, where it's where you're supposed to be. You know what I mean? So that's how a celebration is going to be, bro. And the thing is, it's the stuff that you see. It's like, like literally. Here's the thing, though. When I went, Sideshow was there. They were in Orlando, and they were taking full advantage, showing all Star Wars figures, new releases, and stuff like that. I don't know if they're going to be at Anaheim. I can't say that they will. I mean, it would make sense, but I don't know if they're going to actually be there because
they were in Anaheim in 2015.
They were
that because that's when we got the Space Trooper announcement, because that initially was a Celebration exclusive.
Yeah. So do you think they might be here this time
with a Kenobi exclusive? Yeah,
it's possible. It's definitely possible. I don't see why not.
Kenobi exclusive.
I got to wear a mask though because they hate me.
That and the Inquisitors, they'll have a figure for Kenobi and they'll have a figure for the Inquisitors.
Oh, I never thought about that. Whew. Don't be dropping stuff like that on me. Vinny, she got me leaning back like Fat Joe, bro.
Yeah, it's highly possible.
Yo, that is highly possible that we will get. I mean, because it is the first episode, so they would have to give us. Wow. Wow. Charlie Unicorn. Yeah, we did talk about it at the top of the show, but we'll talk about it again. Don't worry, we'll bring it back. But damn, I didn't think about that, bro. Exclusives. Why didn't you tell me, Mafia?
I don't know. Like I don't know anything, guys.
Why didn't you could have put that, be like, yo, Leo, don't forget there'll probably be some exclusives. You could have put something like that in my ear, brother.
Yeah, well, I didn't consider that. Well, I've never been either. So I mean,
yeah.
I'm just as new to that information as you, man.
Like, I'm just a simple man making my way through the galaxy.
Yeah, exactly. No, it's a sad story, man. I've never even been to Disney, like period, ever in my life. So much less anything else.
That's okay. It's not sad. There's a right time for everything.
Yeah, it's always a right time, bro. I've been there. I can say I've been there. I've been to Disney 5 times. Like 5 times. Both with so it's 3 times with both my kids. Yes, I've been there 5 times. Oh, there we go. There you go, Mario.
So this is what I was talking about. So this we saw this. We went out to Hollywood for when The Last Jedi dropped, and there was stuff like this that's out there, man. So
yeah,
this is how it gets. They get pretty deep out here, man. So
yeah, hell yeah, bro. I'm telling you, there's so many, bro. Like if I can, look at man,
look at this, y'all. This is crazy.
Yeah, let me
go
got
a hologram right here hanging out for me. Look at that.
Oh my gosh, that's so cool. I'm sorry.
Let me try to find.
Wow.
That's insane.
Bugman's comment. That's sorry.
What did I say?
Yeah. We can't.
So y'all talk about Pizza Mafia's getting exclusives.
It's all
Yo, I gotta go back. I'm gonna try to go back as far as I can and pull up all the pictures from Orlando. It's because I have them all. Like, bro,
We're start photo flexing now.
Yeah, I'm gonna try to photo flex. I can't. We ain't figure flexes, so I might as well photo flex. So I'm just gonna actually go back as far as I can. Let me see. Where is it at? I gotta go back far. But yeah, it was, bro. Orlando was such an experience because, like I said, it was the first time I was there, and the first day we got there, that's when I actually won. I got that free Death Trooper from Susan, and Vinny. That's when
that's when he got Phasma, right?
He got Phasma, and the rest is history.
Yeah.
That Phasma is in pieces in a box back there, bro. Like literally. But I'm trying to bring up these photos because while
you're doing that, share my screen real quick.
Share your screen. Hold on.
Share my screen real quick.
Let me see. You got another one up? Here we go.
I got something up. So this was out across the street from the Chinese Theater, right out in Hollywood, and they had this big bad boy when the Last Jedi dropped. This thing was making all kinds of noise. It was crazy to see this whole big old life-size thing, and all the noise was coming out of this Titan. So they got this Titan all decked out. In here was a bunch of speakers that were just simulating all the noises that would come out for this big-ass walker here. So this was crazy to see, man.
That is amazing.
Yeah, that's the stuff that's cool out here. I mean, when you're doing stuff out, first of all, it's Hollywood, So opening night, they're gonna do these, big things like this, man. And now that we're having celebration in Disney's backyard, and considering that we're 2 years late already from the original release, there's no doubt they're gonna do everything big, man. I expect nothing less. They're definitely gonna go big, give us like a really, really good show. So stuff like this, I hope that we'll see. You never know, but yeah.
That's what I'm saying, bro. Like, yeah, here they go. I think I'm coming up on them right now. Here's a few
that looks
of
really
them.
Cool.
So yeah, here we go. Here's a few of them. I'll show you a few that I have here from Celebration, bro. Like, just how fun it was, just the experience. The pictures that I took with like a few of let me see here. Here we go. Like, look at them, bro. Like that. This right here was so much fun. Watching them. Of course, this was the first time I met Susan. Now, mind you, right here, I was sick as a dog, bro. I was literally sick as a dog. But that's when I was starting to get sick.
Look at that hat.
Yeah, bro.
That's trademark.
Yeah, that was the trademark, definitely, bro. It definitely was. This piece right here, it was funny.
They got you, man.
Yeah, they got me, bro. Now here's the thing. In this right here is my that's when we got the exclusive movie poster for The Last Jedi. And I have it still. I got this signed by Rian Johnson. I got it signed by both Daisy Ridley and I didn't get John Boyega, so that's what I was looking, but I did get it signed by Daisy Ridley as well, because like she was walking around but quick. Like she was quick, and I managed to get it signed. But that was cool. This right here was cool. Seeing these cats, I love that. Oh, come on, here's Boba. Definitely there's Boba. So that was fun. Let me see here. Look at Toya dressed up as Vader. Of course.
Damn, looking good.
Yeah, but let me see what else. Yeah, that was it, bro. Like it wasn't. I have a ton of more photos in here. That's just all figures. I'm flexing. It's a little bit of a flex though. I'm just right now. Sorry, I ain't gonna flex no more, y'all. But yeah, that was it. Like it was just the sheer fun that we actually had. And that just walking around, meeting new people. There were tattoo artists there that I was like, wow, you're here too. Like it was just, bro. It was such an experience, bro. Like, and they were tattooing live there, tattooing,
okay.
like live, just like tattooing like different characters, and you'll see like actors walking. Yeah, like that's what I'm saying. And like I forget the two cats from if you watch the Star Wars show. Did you ever watch that? The hosts, they were there. Which I haven't seen a show from them in a minute, but I'm thinking that there'll probably be another one soon. But yeah, like it's the thing, bro. I definitely can't wait. I can't wait. It's gonna be fun to see. So everybody out in the chat, man, come on, man. If y'all want to meet up, we will be there.
How special would that be to get a Star Wars tattoo at Celebration, man?
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
My mind is, I'm actually kind of thinking about that, man. I have no tats right now as it stands, but
you gotta get a Tatooine tat.
You're gonna lose the virginity, man.
Tattoo ink.
Yeah.
We'll see.
You know,
man.
I'm a fan of wordplay, so you gotta get a Tatooine tat. They should have a shop.
I know how.
That's how they should call it.
Man.
That's what they should call the shop.
Yeah, maybe I'll get like twin suns, like right here on the wrist, or something like that, or right there,
It'd be subtle,
right
like if left in the stores, you wouldn't even know what it was.
That'd be dope.
It'd be subtle.
Yeah.
Nah, bro, dude.
I just
go
hope,
hard or go home, dude. Just get a whole sleeve.
There you go.
Just get a whole sleeve. Yeah,
I
get
just
some
hope
moisture
there's
evaporators here and the two suns here on this side.
Yeah, bro.
I just hope there's not a live action
no, don't do that.
Of the back to tank. It'll ruin Mario's trip.
Oh God, please no.
Ruin it.
I'll start having flashbacks and all, man. Damn it, Vin, that's the second time you done that to me, man. Tonight. What's wrong with you, boy? Yo, look at.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, yo, it now here's another thing that I wanted to actually. What you say, Mario?
Is that yours?
No, but I was thinking of getting one like that.
Oh, I thought she was like showing us a tattoo. She can't show us, but here's the picture of it.
No.
Maybe
I would get this on my ankle if I could. I have to think about it.
All right. Huh.
So another thing I wanted to talk about real quick, while we all here, because we didn't really get a chance to kind of talk about it once the news was released. So I kind of want to talk about it now, because it's just funny that, we talk about Obi-Wan, but we're also not talking about the simple fact that his woman is now going to be, Ewan McGregor's his girl is been cast as a character in the Ahsoka show. And
no kidding.
Yeah. And there's rumors that we might get a chance to see a live action version of who. You know what I'm talking about?
Of
Kanan Jarrus, his lady love. You already know who it is.
Oh, you mean Sedula?
Yeah.
The last name.
Hera.
Sedula.
Yeah. So it's rumors here. Really quick, we got a $5 super chat by Tobar. I can't wait to see all of you. To be with others who understand the love we all have for Star Wars. I can't wait. I am about to cry. This is going to be epic, bro. I'll be right there with you. I'll bring my tissue boxes. Don't worry. I got my tissue boxes with you. So definitely I cannot wait, bro. It's gonna be epic.
We know that Hera has had a child.
Yeah, she has a son.
Right. And of course we're anticipating. I mean, I'm not gonna push it too far, but since it is Kanan's son, will this child be force sensitive? I mean, this is a question that I'm kind of curious about. Do we know? Does anybody know?
I don't know, because it's crazy, because at the end of Rebels, the last episode of Rebels, we got a chance to see her son in the pilot seat, and it was a Twi'lek. He looks just like a Twi'lek, right?
Yes.
So that's interesting. Like, it is an interesting question. Like, will her son be force sensitive? And my biggest thing is, are we going to see the bunch back together? Are we going to see her, Ahsoka? We're definitely going to see Sabine Wren. And Ezra Bridger is going to be there. It's going to be interesting to see all of them, just back together. If we're going to get, I forget what the alien's name. What is his name? What is his name?
Whose name?
The Chewbacca sketch.
Yeah, he's like the engineer of the ship. Like, I forget.
I don't even remember what species he is. Wasn't he a different species?
I don't know. I keep forgetting his name.
See, I'm bad. I don't even know what you're all talking about, because I haven't seen it. So
I forget his damn name. Zeb. Yeah, there you go. Bob Dylan. My man, Doc Smizzle. My man, Zeb. Yes. Will we basically see now? I think we are going to see Zeb. And here's why. And I'm going to pull this up in a minute.
Gareth Zeb Orvelos, yeah.
Yeah. I think we are going to see Zeb, and I'm going to tell you why. And I think I'm wondering if this cat's going to play him. Let me see.
Now, in let's say in Rebels, I think in Rebels, his species was I guess exterminated by one of the characters whose name I can't remember, the blonde-haired gentleman.
Yeah.
But then they resolved it by the fact that his people are on a planet that you can only access at a certain time or place, and there were millions of his people there, and that's where that guy who also exterminated his people went to live with them. Am I correct on that? If I remember,
I think. Yeah, he did. He went back with him. He basically went back to the planet there to make peace at the end of the episode. Yeah, so you're right. He sure did. He definitely did. So
Callus, right?
Yeah,
Callus. That's right.
Yeah, Agent Callus.
Yeah.
How much of a trip that was played by David Oyelowo, the guy that played Martin Luther King?
Yeah,
that's crazy, man.
It was crazy.
That was such a trip.
But this is who I think is going to play him.
Callus had the character development we always Hux had.
Yeah,
that was such a great character.
It was a waste it was a waste of character, bro. Yep. It was wasted. Hux was a waste.
What a waste.
Yeah, but I think that Ray Stevenson could be playing Zeb because he's actually on the show as well. So he could play Zeb. It would be interesting to see, how it is. So, bro, again, Celebration is going to bring so much news, bro. It is.
Yeah.
And I think that they're going to tap into it because here's the thing. Rosaria Dawson is so dope at being tight-lipped about everything. She doesn't talk about, you don't see any pictures. You don't see, even when we speculated that she was going to be on, but she said nothing. Absolutely nothing. So, yeah, it's going to be interesting, bro. To basically see how it pans out. But I'm just happy because, again, all of this is basically from the mind of Dave Filoni. You know what I mean? And getting a chance to kind of see, these characters fleshed out the way he would want to see him live action. And I think that even himself, he's growing as a director. You feel me? So, yeah. I can't wait, bro. I'm simply excited. What was you gonna say, Mark?
And a lot of us really were looking forward to that. I mean, ever since we saw him basically training under George Lucas, we see that this is like the heir to the throne.
Yeah,
it's Dave Filoni. So we all wanted to see him progress, but it was just gonna take some time for him to get there.
Yeah,
coming from Clone Wars and then coming from Rebels, and just working his way up. And then when he finally did something for Mandalorian, and now he's doing his thing with y'all. God, why I'm drawing a blank right now on his name.
Who?
Favreau. John Favreau.
John Favreau.
Yeah. Now that they're doing their thing and basically
together,
running the lore. You know, so I'm really happy to see Filoni come up, man. It's been a long time coming.
Yeah, definitely him. And I'm excited because it seems like Bryce Dallas, Howard is kind of on board as well. And to see her come up, I mean, she directed one of the dopest episodes ever seen. You know what I mean? So that was incredible. So to see her come up, I'm definitely, I want to see her come up, but I also want to see her in Star Wars. I want to see her as a character. Cool. That would be dope, bro, because I think she could pull it off. But yeah, I mean, just hearing her talk, her passion for it, how much she loves it, how much she loves the IP, how, and everybody's saying, look, she needs to direct her own series. And I think it's, I just love it. But this right here, bro, I don't know. I'm excited about it. And to know that we're actually going to finally see a Thrawn, bro, but I just hope it's done.
That's all I need.
You said Thrawn?
That's all I need, bro. I've been a fan since I was 10.
Yeah. We
Like
need them done right.
Yeah.
We need a Thrawn done right. You know what I mean? That's what we actually need.
How do you
need
think?
them right.
What was your thoughts of Thrawn and Rebels? I mean, because I never read the books.
I loved it.
So I'm curious.
Never
to know
seen it because I didn't want it to ruin it for me.
Right.
Bro,
so
it would not.
Really good.
He was.
incredible.
That's what I was going to
really
say.
good.
I was going to ask you guys your thoughts about that.
He was really good because as calculated as he, bro, the thing is, like you would think, and Vinny, and I'm pretty sure you would agree, like the way he was portrayed was like even his own, even like basically people under him were questioning his motives because it was like, yo, you're letting this stuff go. And he was like, trust me, I know what I'm doing. Like he would let things go, but in the end, you knew that there was an ultimate plan. And that's how calculated he was. Not only was he a formidable combatant and a great general, but he was intelligent, and you got a chance to see his intelligence, bro. He was like the detective type of person I wanted to see. You know what I mean? Right. Because he could figure anything out.
It was amazing watching his portrayal in Rebels because you have seen, like, before that for years, every time we seen the Empire, it was like a bazooka to kill Ant. It was just over the top, just fire everything you can. But with Thrawn, it was like it was a play to him. It was an orchestra. So he gathered information and intel like a gambler figuring out like what the jockey ate for dinner the previous night. Like every little detail he could get an advantage on figuring out how the mind of his opponent worked. And the beauty of it was you would see if the Rebels got away or if there was a failure, he always learned something from it and then took it away as a positive experience. And then everybody else would be like, aren't you afraid, or like, aren't you upset? He's like, we learned from when they did this, that they did that. That is going to open up 18 other bases to our, you know what I mean? Like, and then everyone around him is like, oh shit. Like we didn't even think of that. We just thought like, let's blow this up. And that's as far as they ever thought ahead. And he's thinking of like, the epitome of playing chess while everyone else is playing checkers. Is
exactly. And we also saw him like study other cultures as well. We saw like when he was studying what was it? Like Hera's the paintings in her family.
He was taking he was taking art from cultures he destroyed because he appreciated and respected them like they were opponents. That he was like he was taking like the Predator taking trophies from his kills as a respect, like they were a worthy opponent or not. It was just such a brilliantly different take on what we usually see from the Empire, which is cool because usually we've seen so many different Empire admirals and captains and stuff like that, and usually it's all the same type of German type of portrayal of like a Nazi type portrayal, and he was completely different and such a beautiful way of tackling his. It made you like almost root for the Empire because it was just so the respect he had for like he would interrogate them, and it wasn't like I'm gonna kill you. It's just like, so tell me about everything was art to him. Everything was art to him. It was like passion in what he did. It was so incredible. It was
phenomenal, bro. Like the way they played and just the way he talked.
And just so calm and smooth. Everybody else is and screaming, and he
was just so calm. Like he was always 10 steps.
It sounds like he's like the books.
Yeah, he is. He is.
Okay, because that's my thing. Even the art thing went back to 1991 and Heir of the Empire.
Yeah,
he is.
Because you could study their art to learn about the people and like.
That's what they
check it out, Anthony. Don't sleep on it, bro.
They tapped into all that, bro. Yeah.
And he's a true military strategist who was already 10 steps ahead of everybody else.
Yeah.
So nothing surprised him, like in particular when the character we were talking about, his name, I can't remember, the blonde-haired guy, Callus kind of, I guess, changed sides, if you will.
Yeah.
I don't think Thrawn was surprised by that, if I remember correctly.
He knew, but he knew that also that was his way of figuring out certain locations, figuring out, because he knew already. So that's the thing, is like he took calculated risks that paid off in the end. You know what I mean? And that's how amazing it is. In the end, like it's like, you know, like Bob Dylan and Tobar, everybody was talking about, bro, we got the Mickelson himself, like one of the Mickelsons playing him. He was the voice actor on the show, and now he's playing him. It's perfect. Yeah, it is a perfect choice, bro. He's gonna kill it. I cannot wait.
If I can't remember who is the person who played the person who created the Death Star. What's his last name?
Same one, Mads Mikkelsen.
Were you talking about
the actor, or are you talking about
the actor? Yes.
I can't remember.
Yeah, Mads
Mikkelsen. It was Mads. So are they related?
Yeah. They're brothers. Yeah, they're brothers.
So is this the first brothers to play roles in, like, is it a record? Like, what's the story with that? Two brothers who both play live action characters in Star Wars. Do we have? Is it new? Is that something new? Like some kind of milestone?
I don't know.
That probably is a first.
That probably is, definitely.
Didn't the Hemsworth brothers actually do something together, or
they were? I don't know. I know him. Yeah, not in Star Wars, but I know that one of the Hemsworths. You know, well, he played Kirk's father in the first rendition, like of J.J.
Anthony's favorite Star Trek. Yeah.
You gotta ask.
That's not my favorite.
But nah, I mean, it's interesting that we have both of them playing, you know, in the Star Wars universe. But I mean, it's perfect, yeah.
And playing two of the most intelligent characters in the Star Wars universe.
Yeah.
If you guys could ever find the time or the inclination, I would recommend reading the books.
Yeah. I have the books, bro.
Okay, because they're sick, or even like the Kindle or audio version. The audio books are really badass too.
I have the first Thrawn trilogy, and it's one of the things I've been like trying to take a break from comic reading to get to reading the books. I've had it for like a year, and I just haven't found the time. And I know that like when I get into it, I'm going to regret not reading them when they first came out.
Because my thing is, it's one of those situations where I'm kind of torn, because yes, I'm happy that we'll see him live action, but if you read the books and you know it would have been better on film, because it's a trilogy in its own.
Yeah,
like a lot of shit that he did, like that, it's probably one of the it's a bestseller. It was like a New York's, like it was a bestseller.
That is something that's a little bit of a bummer.
Yeah,
I still have my receit in my book.
Yeah, bro.
From 1991.
What store did you buy it from? Six Scale Mafia.
I don't. Let me look. Hold on.
Probably Walden Books. That's not even around anymore.
That's what I was thinking too. It was Walden.
Yeah.
Yeah, Walden is one I went to as well.
Oh, Toy Box. He said, Leo, where did you find that 1/6 scale cop car you mentioned? I got you, Toy Box. Don't worry. I'll put it in. I'll send it. I'll send you a message. I got you. Don't worry. But yeah. Yeah, man. Yeah, there it go. There it go, Mafia. Let me see.
Nice.
All right. Yeah, it's original hardcover, first edition, first print. Mm-hmm. I got all of these, of course. Where did we get Barnes and Noble?
91.
Excellent.
Can you read it?
Yes.
There it goes.
Yo,
$4.51.
And that's a savings.
Yeah.
6/17/1991.
And I saved the newspaper clipping.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about.
Yeah, I was kind of a weird 10-year-old, but you know,
when Siscale says I got the receipts, he means it.
I mean, that's right, bro. I got receipts.
He said, I got the receipts on you.
I love this. That's another reason why I was so disappointed with the movies, because this, to me, still in my head, is the true sequel trilogy. This is episode 7 right here.
Yeah.
And it all just kind of changed. So.
Bob Dylan said, wow, that book for a gallon of gas today.
Seriously, man.
Right?
Yo,
that's crazy, bro.
The book is actually cheaper than a gallon of gas in my neck of the woods.
Hell yeah, bro. Hell yeah. Like, that's what I'm saying. Reading that book, as happy as I am that they are, you know, bringing it into live action, I just think it deserves a film. Like, it really does. It would have been a great film. You know what I mean? So,
but I tell you what, that is a day one pre-order for me, man. Paid in full.
Yeah? All right.
When Thrawn gets a hot toy. I just like, whatever. I don't care how much he costs. I just have to get it because there's such a long history there for me. And it's like he's like two of my faves, man. It's like Sun Tzu, Art of War stuff that I've been reading forever too.
Yeah.
And he's like Sherlock Holmes too, which I always dug as a kid.
Yes,
So it was like when I found Thrawn, I was like, that's my dude. He's a master strategist, man. I love it. Love it.
He is. And some of the stuff that was done in the books is like terrifying, bro.
Yeah.
Like literally terrifying. And it makes for like such a cinematic experience, man. So
you know what's interesting is I feel like Disney bought Lucas and was like, all these books don't count anymore. And I feel like there's been so much time that's gone past that Filoni's like, all right, are they still paying attention? All right, cool. We're gonna throw all this shit in and hope that they've never actually read any of these books to know if this is any of the shit from the books or not. And then they're gonna be like, oh, cool. Filoni came out with Thrawn. Awesome. You know what I mean? And just like let them just do legend stuff, despite the fact that they went out of their way to say that it's not canon.
Exactly. Well, we got Eddie Rodriguez, $5 super chat. Yo, Mafia, who's your favorite member from Wu-Tang? And what's your favorite song, Nookie King?
Yeah.
Obviously,
ODB shirt.
ODB, rest in peace.
Yeah.
Did everything, pretty much everything, man. And then all the branch offs that they all did.
Yeah.
They all went solo too. I just love Wu-Tang, man. So
Wu-Tang
same shit, man, like all the time.
Wu-Tang
forever,
man, straight up.
Forever.
Okay.
Did they
Even
have
new
the
shit's
most
good, man,
expensive?
that came out a few years ago.
Did they have the most expensive album ever pressed? Was
Yeah.
that what it was? Or
They had a
did.
single
You
album.
know what's funny? The government now owns it.
Mhm.
Yeah, they seized it from
Right.
the guy. Remember the guy that did the EpiPens?
And he bought, and he
He bought the one
book.
and only copy.
Yeah.
After all that, the government owns it. Isn't that fitting?
The most
That's
expensive
poetic.
album.
Yeah.
Ever.
He paid, I believe, $2 million for it.
Yeah.
Damn.
Now it's property assets seized.
Yep.
Why did they seize
copy.
it though?
Because he got. Well, go ahead.
No, go ahead. It was basically what he was doing
price
fraud.
gouging?
Yeah, no, he was doing. It wasn't. Here's the beauty. They didn't give a crap about him price gouging regular people. He was doing fraud with other Wall Street and executives. He was doing embezzling and stuff like that affected other rich Wall Street people. That's when he got in trouble.
Yeah, he
It's
started
okay.
messing
It's
with
okay to extort
the rich
people
people's
like
money.
us. But when you start extorting from
Rich
the other
people.
white collar people, that's when you get in trouble.
Yeah.
Yep.
And
they
tax
seized it,
evasion,
which is
farm,
hilarious.
Yeah, that's
Yep.
crazy. So this I wanted to talk about again, like we're always in and up back here with this. Yeah, I know. Patty Jenkins, Rogue Squadron, but it seems to be catching some headway, bro. Like from what we know, like I mean, she's from what they're saying, like she's going deep at really studying and getting all like information and trying to get ready, I guess, for principal photography and stuff like that. But I'm like, I guess, like we said, we're going to get more news from this during Celebration. What you think, Mario?
I hope so, man. I mean, considering all the drama this project has gone through, it would be nice to actually get some official news at Celebration. So
yeah,
considering what Patty Jenkins has gone through, with the backlash with Wonder Woman 84, and I think a lot of us, or not a lot of us, but some of us here, I mean, not on the panel, but some of the Star Wars community may not have the utmost confidence in her right now. Yeah, I personally do. I'm really excited to see her do her thing, especially with Rogue Squadron. I love Rogue Squadron playing those damn games, dude. I played them over and over and over again. It was so much fun. So I'm actually really excited to see this actually come out. But the lack of news is, I get it. There's a lot of other stuff to talk about right now in regards to production, but I really do hope that we get some sort of news. And hell, maybe she'll be there at Celebration too to talk about it. Maybe we'll get a panel, some sort of Disney Plus panel, and get us all hyped up for all the new stuff that's coming out. So who knows? We'll
see. I can't wait, bro. Like, I mean, again, anything Star Wars, anything that we can actually get from the IP is going to be incredible. So I can't wait. Are you anticipating this?
Absolutely. Anytime that someone has a production and they want to go back to someone else who has that information and is looking at an expert to consult with, just shows how dedicated they are to the process. And that's all we want is just to have something that feels legitimately like the IP we know. So it's just so promising and exciting. And I hope they give us announcements in May. And as you said, Mario, I hope she's there. It would just be such an exciting time and something to look forward to because we haven't had a film in a while. And, you know, we've been waiting. I think we've been patient, but we've gotten, you know, series and different things, you know, to tide us over. But nothing beats a film, that film format for us, especially for Star Wars. So, you know, there's a lot of anticipation.
Now, rumor has it, though, is that she's trying to get Chris Pine to play one of the pilots. Would y'all be okay with that?
I'd be fine with it. I think he looks great. He's maturing very nicely. I think he's a very attractive man. I think he's a good actor, and I think he could bring his. He feels like he has a bit of, when he wants to, like a little bit of a radical flair to him, which I really like. And I think bringing that, it's a little bit of excitement. I think that's why, perhaps maybe not why he was chosen to play Kirk, but there seems to be a little sense of like he wants to go for a joyride every once in a while. And I'm fine going along on that joyride.
Yeah.
He's kind of playing it too close to the chest, considering he was also probably in Wonder Woman.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I get it, because we do see these actor-director combos. We see it with Scorsese and DiCaprio.
And DiCaprio,
you know, so that's nothing new, man. So that'd be cool.
I welcome it.
I'd be kind of thrown off a little bit, to be honest, but I wouldn't mind it.
I would too, consider the simple fact that you're jumping between two different IPs that kind of challenge each other, Star Trek, and then so that's where it would probably be like, I don't know. It's not confirmed. It's just rumor, but it's definitely not confirmed. But I don't know. It's not something that I'm, really, Vinny, would you want to see something like this, brother?
I move like Padme. I move for a vote of no confidence.
All
right.
I mean, I still have a really bad taste in my mouth from '84, and I really hope she, proves me wrong. But I think I think it's fair to say that expectations being low for this should not be surprising, especially considering all the drama behind the film, especially considering Disney's track record with feature films and just the controversy between their track record for making feature films versus television product quality. It's like it's really tough. There's a lot of inconsistency with quality with the Star Wars. You never really know what you're going to get, and even when everything's set up to look like it's going to be great, sometimes there's been really big swings and misses. So I think Wonder Woman 84 is one of the worst movies I've ever seen, and it makes it tough to say, okay, here's another IP that's so important to me.
Yeah,
here's go for it. And the Rogue Squadron is such an amazing part of that IP I've been, we've all wanted to see, more done with it since the, Rogue Squadron games on N64. Those were so fun, even to just fly around with. It was like, so I don't know. I feel like when they took her off, I felt like that was a great opportunity to bring in someone else who had less of a hurdle coming into this project with so much weight on their shoulder to kind of make up for 84. And I feel like the tough part is I don't know that she or some people even feel like there was anything wrong with that film, and it's not like she's going into this saying, I know I messed up on that one, I'm going to if they still think that's great, then that makes me really scared for what this film is going to be. But it's Star Wars, so we're all going to be there. We're all going to find out. It's not like I'm saying I'm not going to watch it. I'm going to judge it for what it is. I'm going to give it a chance. But as far as expectations, none.
Temper them. You want to temper the expectations.
Hell yeah, they're on the they're in the basement. So we'll see. If they, they're in the basement. Yeah. So I mean, we'll see. I'm hopeful. I mean, we'll see. Yeah, I don't know about the Chris Pine stuff. I don't think that's a great idea.
I don't. Here's again, like I said, it's just a rumor. Somebody just threw it out there, but I don't. I mean, if she was smart enough, I I don't think she should. I mean,
Yeah.
just make it fresh, bring some people in, just here's the thing, bro. They suffer from the same thing, just writing.
Also,
has to
it's
be a good
tough. Is
film.
this going? Do we know the timetable for this? Because right now, I don't know that I really want, cops in space that the Rogue Squadron kind of is right now, because they're just, they're just pulling people over for like traffic violations and shit at this point.
I don't know. It depends on the time, and I think that they're rolling with after. I don't know. They haven't
It would
really.
have to be during an original trilogy, wouldn't it? Considering that's when Rogue Squadron was actually.
I
Yeah.
don't know. I would think so.
You would
but
think.
then
They're
we
not really
don't
Rogue
know.
Squadron in the sequels, right? They're
Nah, I
You
don't
know?
think so.
so I don't know. Hopefully it's around the original trilogy in between one of the films, but then
Yeah.
you'd have to, avoid. It's tough because there's a big window where you could have them, but I'm sure they
Yeah.
want to do that without involving any of the other OG characters.
Yeah.
But it's kind of like they weren't really doing anything that wasn't integral to those films, that as far as I know. But there could have been tons of misses in between those movies that that they didn't
Yeah.
show. So I don't know. There's a lot of questions about this film, so I'm not sure. I don't know if they have thought it. It feels like they just haven't thought it through further than, wouldn't it be cool if we did a movie about X-Wings?
Yeah. Somebody, Charlie the Unicorn, said Reno 911 of Star Wars.
Yeah, man. It's like,
Yo, I give anything the benefit of the doubt, but at the same time, I do, I'm approaching this with pure caution because, again, they know, but then again, it's like I expect, Lucasfilms, Disney to know that, look, we've made so many mistakes in the past. Like we can't just put out bullshit. You would think.
I don't think they think it's tough. Sometimes it feels like they have that mindset, and then a lot of times they just double down on their bullshit. And it's like, what are you talking about? This bullshit. No, this is great. It's like they never really admit they ever make mistakes. They just plow forward.
True. Mafia, would this be something that you could see in live action, bro?
Yeah, well, I thought that's what was gonna happen, so I could definitely see it, but I don't know what's happening now. So as far as I know, they put it on hold, right, indefinitely. It would make sense to be around that original trilogy timeline as well.
Mm-hmm.
So maybe that's, I don't know. Nah, if I remember correctly, didn't she say like her father was a pilot as well? So I would look forward to that. I would love to see that type of style.
Yeah.
Like pretty much, like I said, anything Star Wars would be really cool, but that in particular would be really neat to me. Like almost like a Top Gun-y sort of, or something like, the pilots, the camaraderie, maybe even show some people from the Imperial side. I don't know. Like that'd be pretty cool, but I would love to see it. I think this is the type of idea that would benefit from having a movie. For sure, you know what I mean? Like I hope they don't decide to be like, well, we're gonna make it a show, because that would be really cool to see in a theater, right? Like I could just imagine. It's like the Rogue One stuff, all the space battles.
That sequence when they dove into the beach through the portal, like when they formed up in
try
space
to get through the
first,
shield and all that.
It was like, yo, okay, more of this Star Wars in space, X-Wings. That's what we want.
Exactly.
Like Mando, they show him, a couple X-Wings. You're like, oh, cool, an X-Wing, but like
and
that.
Like,
that's what I want. I want to see some space battles.
Rogue One just cemented that, bro. It was like the ultimate space battle that we've always wanted, and we've gotten in other films, but this put like a nice little bow on top of it. It would be interesting to see. Like I said, I'm just going to approach it with as much optimism, just leave it that way, because you never know. I mean, who knows what's going to happen? But I wish her luck. I mean, that's the thing, is I wanted to succeed. You know what I mean? I wanted to, when they announced it, I was happy about it. But see, that's the thing, is we got this film. We also got Kevin Feige's film that he's working on for Star Wars that we still don't know about. And then we don't know who the director is. And then we also have a Star Wars film that, what's his name? Thor, Love and Thunder. What's his name? Taika Waititi. He's supposed to be basically directed.
That's what I'm talking about. It's like there's so much
Yeah,
that it feels very Warner Brothers sometimes. Like they don't know what they want to do. They're just there's a vision board that is with a dry erase marker, and they just keep erasing it and adding. I don't know. What do you think? I don't know. And then nothing happens. It's like Star Wars film right now is like, where do you want to eat? I don't care. Where do you want to eat? I don't care. And then now you're hungry and it's 9:00.
That's funny.
I don't know, man. Everybody out there to chat, just let us know what you're thinking. You know, if you know, who's you know, like we can get a masterpiece, bro. I mean, because there was drama surrounding even Rogue One, but we still got a masterpiece from it. You know what I mean? And I think out of all, you know, even the sequel trilogies, that was the best film. It was done well, and I think that it holds up. So I don't know. We'll see how it goes. Anyway, we're gonna close the show out because, like I said, it's almost hitting 2 hours. It's time to go to bed. Everybody's tired, but you know what? It was a great discussion tonight. Thanks everybody for joining us. Thank you for being here. It was fun. Mafia, thanks for jumping on a little bit later. Everybody out in the chat.
Thank you for inviting me.
Yes, man. Like it's getting closer. Like number one, it's getting closer to Obi-Wan. It's getting closer to Celebration. Tune in. Next show is going to be over there on Mario's channel, so we'll definitely have something to talk about. Can't wait to see for CC3PO to pop back on. Mario, what you got coming up next, bro? I mean, I know you've been on a little hiatus for a minute, but what you got coming up, bro?
Yeah, earlier we talked about the Cal Kestis lightsaber coming out, and I'm gonna go ahead and shoot some video for that, and I'll go ahead and put something together for the channel.
Yeah.
So I think that's gonna be my next project for that. And then, like you mentioned earlier, man, Uncivilized Scoundrels coming up in a couple of weeks on my side. So we'll do that in 2 weeks, and again, back and forth, bro. So
hell yeah,
that's pretty much it, man.
It's gonna be fun. It's just gonna be super fun. Vinny, what you got coming up, brother? What you got coming up over there on Vincent Dunn Art? What pieces you got dropping soon?
Well, we talked a bit, obviously, tonight about Celebration, but if you're in the Philadelphia area in April, April 8th, 9th, 10th, I am going to be at Fan Expo Philadelphia. I'm going to have a table there with my buddy Amino, and I'm going to be selling some art at Fan Expo Philadelphia. It's formerly Wizard World. So Fennec Shan, whatchamacallit, I'm drawing a blank. What's her real name?
Ming-Na Wen.
She's gonna be there.
Yes.
And, there's gonna be Kevin Smith will be there. Frank Miller, Michael Rooker. So there's gonna be tons of stars there. A lot of voice actors. The voice of Ahsoka. So there's going to be a lot of great anime voices and
Ashley
cartoon
Eckstein,
voices.
I think it's her name, Ashley Eckstein.
Yes.
Ashley Williams.
Yeah. So I'm going to have a table there selling art. So if you're in the Philadelphia area, come on through to Fan Expo and say what up. So
and again, Vincent Dunn Art on Instagram.
Yep.
If you haven't already, get over there on that channel. Some great pieces, some great stuff.
Thank you.
Man, definitely support. As always, you did see basically, like I said, El Profesoro, IG and YouTube. Make sure you actually visit. If you haven't already subscribe ASAP. Tell them where they can actually find you.
Yes, you can find me on my channel, Positive Fandom, on YouTube, also on Twitch, one word, Positive Fandom. But you can also find me streaming on Monday nights with Lorena Creole and Nina Infinity and Manny Sumners on Toxic Femmes at 8 p.m. Eastern. During the week on Wednesdays and Thursdays, sometimes you can find me on the 1/6 Scale Man Network on Say What? Or Uncivilized Scoundrels.
Yes.
Tomorrow I have a pretty big day. At 12 o'clock in the afternoon, you guys can find me on Midnight's Edge in the Morning with Tom and Andre and Cameron Pasha. At 7 p.m., I am going to be premiering season 2 of Bridgerton, guys. So Bridgerton season 2 is just coming out, and I'm going to have a watch party, which I'm doing with Lorena Creole. She's going to stream the second half of the episodes on Saturday night. So guys, definitely check that out. 7 p.m. my channel. The first 4 episodes of Bridgerton, one of the highest rated dramas out there right now. And on the Burn Network, you can see my PGS All-Stars and PGS review series for the Oscars, as well as interviews and other reviews coming up very soon. And on Sunday mornings at 10:30 a.m. Sunday, you can join me live for my Sunday brunch, 10:30 a.m. in the morning, positive fandom, parlay of all the good stuff that we like to talk about in the fandom.
Heck yeah. Now, are we doing Robert's show this week, or is he still moving? We got to wait till he gets done moving.
He is still moving. It's still in hiatus. So I have a feeling we won't be doing that now, but it might not be for a little while longer because
until we get organized.
Yeah. I mean, it's the whole house and he's getting new computers and all that sort of stuff.
Yeah.
So it's a big thing for him and I'm excited for him, but it is, it does mean that he has sort of like this flux period of time. He's moving rather quickly. A lot of people know months in advance before they're about to move.
Yeah.
So his time was not as long. So
yeah.
It's a little more common. He has all those figures to move. Oh my gosh. Okay.
Such a pain.
Yeah, I definitely don't envy him on that one, man.
Mm-hmm.
Definitely not. I'd help, but I'm
Lael,
not close.
We managed to find ourselves streaming together quite often, Lael.
Mm-hmm. Definitely do. Yes, we do. So I can't wait. So again, you know where to find her. You know where she's at. And great content. So come on, man. Go ahead. Subscribe, follow, like, everything. Mafia.
Thank you for having me here. Thank you.
Definitely. Mafia. What is going on? What you got coming up on your channel?
What do I have coming up? I may have a special video later tonight. We'll see. No, I don't know yet. Well, thank you for inviting me, of course.
Yes,
as always,
brother.
first.
Yes, bro.
Always. It's a pleasure to be here. I've done the rounds. Is the world tour over?
Yeah, probably.
I think it is. I
don't know.
This is Scoundrels, right? Say what? Comic book, international.
Yeah, I think you've done the rounds.
Figure flex.
Yeah, you have done the rounds. You have done the rounds. You've done a world tour. Yeah, you've done the
world
rounds.
tour.
You've done a world tour. You good.
Grand Slam.
You've done a Grand Slam, brother.
Man. Hell yeah. So
up.
I don't, news, reviews, updates, live streams,
Yes.
That's what I do. I'm
That's
close. I'm almost to 1,400. So that's cool, man.
Hey,
Road to 2K, man. So
come on, man. Subscribe to everybody. Subscribe to Mafia, El Profesor, Vincent Dunn Art. Come on, man. Get this stuff going, man. Like, it's out there. We are out here. And you know what? It's a positive area where there is zero drama. You don't have to worry about your show.
And of course, I forgot you cast me on Leo's Monday show, Comic Book Talk with
Comic
Friends.
Book Talk with Friends, definitely. On Mondays. Yes. And we will be back this Monday. Last Monday, I had to take a hiatus because I was tired. I was literally tired. I was doing too much. My body said, nope. I took 2 days, Monday and Tuesday, and I was feeling good. So, yes, you got to do it sometimes. Yeah, you got to do it sometimes. If you haven't already, come on, man. Subscribe to the 16 Scale Man YouTube channel. We have some great content over here. As always, Uncivilized Scoundrels tonight. Tomorrow night's Figure Flex Fridays, as you know. Sundays, it's going to be the the Collectors Lounge International. Then we also have, Take a Position at 4:30, followed by Monday, Comic Book Talk with Friends, and then back here for Say What on Wednesday, and then on Mario's. No, the week after next, we'll be on Mario's.
Week after next.
For Uncivilized Scoundrels, so stay tuned for that. As always, people out in the chat, man, we love y'all to death. Thank you for basically being a part of this show. Until next week, come on, man, come back. We love y'all. As always, stay uncivilized, stay a scoundrel, stay tuned. We always got that stuff for you. And I know y'all want to hear it.
Punch it, bro.
Here it goes.
So uncivilized.